Hello from the nation's capital. It is election night in Canada. For the leaders of the major parties, it is the point of no return. All they can do now is lie on the floor in the fetal position and watch as the results come in. But the last few days, it was a different story. As all the leaders, they flip-flopped about the country in a desperate last-minute attempt to woo you, the voter. And the Mercer report was there. We were on the airplanes. We were on the buses. And in the case of the Green Party, we were on the bicycle. Yes, it's a funny country. And tonight, it's up for grabs. Welcome to the tarmac in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm about to join the Jack Layton campaign as he hops, skips, and jumps across Atlantic Canada. Will he be successful? Well, the NDP have 3 seats in this region. That's 1 for every letter of their name. So really, they've got nowhere to go but up. And seeing as I'm getting on the plane, I hope that proves to be true. Is there a lot of booze on that plane?
Booze?
Alcohol. Oh. Liquor. Hooch.
Oh.
Well, you know, what goes on the plane stays on the planes.
Not this trip.
Good at that.
Not anymore. Not with me
so.
here.
I saw your face,
Oh, no, that's over. How are you, Jack?
Take my bag or anything, did you?
No, not to carry your bag. Just
carry my bag.
Just gonna hop a ride for a few days. Is that good?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. After you,
After
sir.
you. After
No,
you.
after you. No, I insist. Please. Okay. We'll go up together. Look at this. Okay, I have been on Air Jack Layton for 3 minutes, literally, and we haven't taken off yet. My tray is down. A flight attendant brought me a cold beer. There's lobster. There's some sort of delicious mystery meatball. If Air Canada did this on all their flights, people wouldn't hate them. Welcome to beautiful Sydney, Cape Breton. Leg 1 of Jack's miniature tour that I'm joining here, and oh, look at this. His fans await him. How's the crowd?
The crowd is good. The crowd is really pumped. They got those orange and blue green
Hang on,
signs.
we got to take a look
Yeah.
at the really pumped crowd.
It's a great crowd. Look, they're not cheering now. They're really pumped. Yeah.
And what you're seeing here is a lesson in political optics 101. We're in a giant hangar. We have a small crowd of about 70 people, but no politician wants to look like only 70 people showed up. So they're all being jammed up to the front of a very small stage. And on television, the way it's shot, it's going to look like a great big crowd. And the interesting thing is, all the media, as you can see, they're in on it. They're actually just shooting the crowd and the leader. You'll see that none of the cameras will go to the back of the room and show that, in fact, it's a very small crowd. I'm losing my faith in democracy. And here we are in Charlottetown, PEI, just a 20-minute flight from Sydney, Cape Breton. And, oh, look at that. Jack Layton fans in the airport. I'm getting used to this. Why is he hanging out under the washroom sign? There's so much about politics I don't understand. And well, that was Charlottetown. And I can see why Jack Layton came here, because, you know, there's an old maritime expression. You'll never find nicer people than at the baggage carousel in Charlottetown. All right, now I'm sitting up front with Jack Layton. Hi, Jack, how are you?
Good to see you, Rick.
Thanks for having me on the plane.
It's a pleasure.
Now, this is more environmentally friendly than the Liberal plane. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
I've heard that that's the case, yeah.
This burns less gas.
That's what they say.
Yes, where the Liberal plane runs on tears. Let's talk coalition government, because it's a very exciting idea. It's exciting in the sense that I've never witnessed one in my lifetime.
Well, all I can say is that in the history of our party, we've always worked with others to try and get results. That's not going to change.
Coalition government.
We've
You like
always
the
worked
idea.
We've always worked with others.
You could be in cabinet with Bob Ray.
You know how to poke a guy, don't you?
That would drive you mad. And so we touched down in St. John's, Newfoundland, and bid adieu to Jack Layton on the most optimistic Air Canada flight I've ever been on. Next up, the Liberals. Welcome to beautiful North Bay, Ontario, on the shores of Lake Nipissing. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and sometime in the next 20 minutes to 3-4 hours, residents here will look skyward and see a miraculous sight. A 1978 Air Inuit charter carrying the man who desperately wants to be the next Liberal Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. Oh, and Dion's on the plane too. Easy does it. There you go. And stop. There he is, making his way to the stage, kind of. The people of North Bay being very polite. Everyone's shaking his hand, pretending that they understand what he's saying. I have to admit, when Stéphane Dion speaks, this is surprising me, but there's a real electricity in the room. No, wait.
We know that.
Oh no, my phone is vibrating. Okay, so Stéphane Dion just finished talking. We're out here in the parking lot. Look who it is, Paul Wells from McLean's. Hello, Paul, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
So you just flew from Vancouver on the tour.
Yes, boy, my arm's tired.
What did you think of Stéphane's speech?
It was like crazy, the best political speech I've ever seen the man give. I think probably the real Stéphane Dion has been kidnapped. I mean...
Now, what about that? What was that young fella's name? The guy behind him, what was his name?
Justin Turner?
Turner.
Turner.
How's he doing?
He's good.
He's out there on the husting.
He should try politics. I think he might have a gift.
Justin Turner, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Justin? Good to see you.
Hello, Rooney, please.
How are things?
Very well.
So you're running finally. Remember you came on the show one time?
It was a bad timing
and you
because
said
I had just decided
you were never going to run?
No.
And I said you were so full of it. Here we are. You're on the leader's plane. In the front of the plane now is Stéphane Dion. Stéphane Dion, hello. How are you?
Hello, Rick.
Good to see you.
My pleasure.
What a week you're having.
Well, what a week we will have.
Now, explain the green shift to me.
Yes.
I'm kidding. We only have 20 minutes. 6 words. Give it to me. 6 words.
Cut income taxes, shift to pollution.
Is it more tax? More tax on what we need?
No, we are a bilingual country. Baisser les impôts, taxer la pollution.
4 weeks ago, there wasn't a pundit in the country that was talking about you being within 3 points of the Prime Minister in a national poll. How did you pull that off?
Well, it's a problem for the pundits, not my problem. I'm here to fight and to win.
It'll be a tremendous upset.
Well, I hope that more and more Canadians...
Dion will become a verb. They won't say the Hail Mary pass anymore. They'll say Dion. That's a compliment, by the way. That's a compliment.
Thank you, Rick.